Today's a very special day for one reason. And the one reason, bless you. And the one reason is I'm the only one here. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm the only one for the live cast crew that's actually here. Kelly just sneezed. She's upstairs, but she's working. Max and Lynn, who are normally there, are not here today. So it's just me. It's going to be very interesting. So I thought we'd chat a little bit, and then I'm going to cook. I got the camera set. We'll see how we do. I didn't want to do a rerun. We couldn't get one in together with all of us, so I thought, oh, what the hell? I'm here for them. I'm here for the people that watch. I will do this alone. I will power through whatever it takes. I got it covered. And so, the boys are going to watch this, and they're going to go, oh, the place looks like shit. The table's not set. This is probably not completely straight. Max really gets anal about the logo being right. Lynn's going to see things that aren't right. Obviously, the cameras are there because I got them all ready for later. And anyway, it'll be fun. So I'm alone. That's it. My friend Greg Rempe from the Barbecue Central Radio show does all of his thing alone. Everything set up, and he plays clips and brings guests on and goes back and forth. He does all that alone. Apparently, I need to learn some of his skills because I don't think I've got any. But then the control room's over there. It's in a completely separate room, so I could have shot in there for this beginning part, but then I thought, no, let's give it the same familiar look that everybody expects at the top of the show, and that's this. So, all right. What's going on? Oh, we saw Liberace. Kelly and I saw Liberace last night. Sorry, it's called Behind the Candelabra. And you remember last week, I think, we talked about the movie, and Max said he believed that the big studios didn't pick it up because of the controversy of the homosexuality in it. And it's definitely there. And a little uncomfortable at times, I have to say, for me watching. But we didn't like the movie, really. I thought it was actually boring. And I really like Michael Douglas and, what's his name? Matt Damon. They're great. Dan Aykroyd's in it. I mean, a small part, but it's on HBO. So if you have HBO, it's free. You can watch it. Maybe you like it. I don't know. There was really just one scene that was a little more graphic than I wanted it to be. All the kissing, I'm okay with all that stuff. There's just one bedroom scene that I didn't really need, but that's not why I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the movie because I thought the movie was kind of boring. It's too bad. Thought it was be a great story though. Liberace's a pretty fascinating guy. But anyway, when I'm done with this, I'm going to cook a tri-tip for people that are coming over for dinner, and I'm going to do it on my big green egg, maybe the Weber. I'm not sure. For sure, I'm using charcoal because, as I've said, it's my new love. I can't stop. I can't get enough of it. I think that's just the way to go. I think we talked about this the other day, but we're a little closer to Father's Day now. If the father in your life that you might be buying a gift for doesn't have any way to cook on charcoal, I think you could get him there for less than $125. Less than $110 probably. And if you looked really hard on sale, maybe less than $100. You can buy a small Weber for maybe $80. So you're there for under 100, and a bag of charcoal, and that's it. They don't take up a lot of room, and it's something that you have to work at a little bit. I'm just starting to really get it, but I really think it's the way to go. I can't believe for so long I pushed it off, and now I'm becoming somewhat of an evangelist for it. We had one of my classes last Friday night, and we talked charcoal for 10 minutes. And not just because I was pushing it on people, because people were interested. because a lot of the group had the same sort of feelings about charcoal that I did, that it takes too long, is it really worth it, the convenience of all that kind of stuff. And with the addition of one of those chimney starters that we talked about, it's 20 minutes start to finish. You're basically ready to go. Basically ready to go. So good. So do it. Get the old man or whoever. I mean, maybe just you want this. You don't have to buy for anybody, but you want something. Get a little Weber. Don't deviate from that. I mean, if you're going to buy something simple to cook on, Weber's been doing it probably better than anybody in that kettle shape forever. I don't know. Got to be the 50s, maybe even before that. Get a Weber, a little one. Get a bag of charcoal, not briquettes. You can use briquettes, but there's just something about the smell and the taste of cooking on actual charcoal. It's amazing. So get a bag of charcoal, get a little Weber, get one of those things, and you're done. You don't need anything else. Nothing else. It's a very simple little thing to do. Take you a little practice. You'll really like it. All right? Okay. And I'm going to do something called reverse searing that I just read about when we talked with Greg Rempe last week. He now writes for AmazingRibs.com, and I'm now fascinated with that website, and I've learned this thing called reverse searing. And regular searing with a steak, lots of heat, that kind of thing. First, both sides, and then you put it to a lower part of the grill, lower heat part of the grill, and let it sort of finish there. This reverse searing starts on the lower heated part of the grill until it gets to about 120 degrees. 130 is pretty much sort of where you want to be for medium rare. So let's assume we're going to cook for medium rare. 120 degrees you achieve on the lower part of the grill. Then you bring it over for about 5 minutes on the high heat part. Sear it till it gets to 130 that you've determined with the thermometer. You yank it off the grill. And here's what it does. Let's call this, we'll call this our steak. Say this is a cross-section of the steak. So what happens when you cook it on the super hot part first, you do your searing first, what you end up with is an area in here that's, we'll call this like the beautiful, perfect pink medium rare, 130 degrees, right? But it's dark on the top, right? And then it lightens a little bit. And so this part down and through here is sort of like a grayish, pinky in the middle, though. But that's because it's been on the super hot side of the grill by itself the whole time. And then you move it to the low side. What happens when you do it on the low side first, it gives the steak, do I have another side of paper? It gives the whole steak a chance to get the pink, perfect, medium rare, almost the entire thing. Almost this whole section in here is beautiful. And then you throw it to sear the top. And the bottom, then you take it off. But you've got way more of that really perfect pink part that you're looking for. Reverse searing, I'll let you know Wednesday how it turns out. I am using a tri-tip. They're a little thicker, but I think I can get it there the same way. So I'm really anxious to see how this turns out. All right? I think that's it. I think I can go cook. What was I going to talk about? What else was I going to talk about? Reverse searing. That's it. Okay. All right. I'm ready to cook something. We'll still play the little thing. That will get cut into this. Then we'll be over there. It's spring pasta week. We did vegetables last week. Not vegetarian week. That'll be something else. Spring pasta week. Peas, leeks, asparagus, and a little pasta. Super good. We may turn it into a little lemon cream sauce at the end. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about that yet. I'll let you know in a second. All right. Into the kitchen. Let's go. Welcome to my experiment. I think it could work. I got a pan on the heat here. I've got water going for the pasta. I've got asparagus that we're going to cut and put in. I've got these peas that I just shucked. There's a lot of peas out there right now. And I have leeks. I want to put some leeks in. If you don't have peas fresh, use frozen ones. They're fine. Let them defrost. So let's do this. Let's put some pasta in. I'm going with little penne. You could go with anything you want. I'm not going to make too much because I don't need too much. I should probably set a timer for that. We'll give it like 6 minutes. We'll check it. Let's get in the pan. Let's put some oil in. And now the asparagus. Knife. We'll just cut these guys into, oh, this big. What is that, 1.5 inch pieces? Too thick down there. I don't want that. And that's pretty hot. Let's throw some leek in too. Because who doesn't like leek? Whoa. Too hot, man. And don't forget, you got to stir pasta when you put it in. If you don't, I know you can't see the pot. I had to make a decision between seeing the pan close up or the pot and the pan. I decided to go with the pan. So now let's put some leek in. Just a really nice little addition of some onion flavor. Okay, leek goes in. So this is only going to get about, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. It really doesn't take very long. But it's smelling good already. I want some garlic to go in when the peas go in. So we'll just get this ready. My garlic press. Parmesan cheese. Pasta. Everything is good. You know, what we're going for with this is we're not trying to make the asparagus too soft. We still want it to have some nice bite to it. That's going to be important. I sort of have absolutely nothing to do. A little red pepper would be good too, right? And I'll try and show you right here. These two red pepper flakes that I've been using, this is the traditional guy, this guy right here, that you can find in pretty much any store. Forget the brand, I'm just talking about these flakes. But what I found at a pizza place here in San Diego, they sell their own brand of this, and you see how it's way more chopped up. I suppose you could just put it in a little processor and maybe get it to the same spot, but it's super good. I find it mixes in way better, and then you're not getting a big flake in your mouth when you eat something. All right, doing well here. The penne doing its things, got a few minutes to go. Heat that up. And I'm just standing here talking to myself. Kelly just walked in. She won't even come. And will you come over?
Oh, I'm going to come.
You will? Wait. They can't hear you till you get close to me.
I'm going to come, and I only wish you could all see what my husband has done here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras. They're like three cameras, like 6 feet away. And he's standing here talking to himself.
Go take a picture. Take a picture.
You're in your element.
Take a picture, and then we can put it into the thing so people can see. You gonna like this little pasta I'm making?
Sure.
Sure, she says. All right, I think we're doing fine. We're gonna add a little salt, not yet. We're gonna wait till the pasta gets in, give it a little bit. It'll be excellent. Parmesan cheese, garlic. Let's see, so if we try one of these, asparagus. It's perfect. All right, so along with the asparagus and the leeks, now the peas are gonna go in. Sorry, I can do it right here. These are gonna go in. A little more oil. Some garlic, which is right here. Right? That will go in. Now this all will get mixed around. No, I'm saying trying. Oh, I see what you're doing. And get a shot of all the. Oh, sorry. Nice. Okay, now this can turn down a bit. And now the penne is getting pretty close. All right. That's good. This is good. This one. A little bit of this guy. This really finely crushed up red pepper flake will go into maybe, I don't know, quarter of a teaspoon or something. Not too much. Tell you what. Let's throw some salt now. What? Oh. Do you want me right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I'm sorry. But I'm cooking.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. I need a strainer. That said, pasta's ready. Let's find out. We'll try one. It doesn't look ready, but I'm going to kind of finish it in this pan a little bit. So, one more minute. And here's what we're going to do. I just decided at the last minute. A little cream. Now here's what will happen. This is going to thicken. It's going to start to thicken. Let's make this lemony by zesting a little lemon in here, just like this. Wow, you should really smell. If you don't have one of these zesters, they're super accessible. They're pretty much any cookware store has them. And they're made by a company called Microplane. And just the little bit of extra kick that this lemon zest is going to give this is going to make a huge difference and be super great. Okay, so you see this is doing its thing nicely, right? Okay, pasta's ready. I want to save a little bit of the pasta water, just a little bit, in case I need it. So I'll put a little there. Pasta goes in. Let me just crank this. I had the wrong one going. Somebody should have told me that. Did you see? I turned the heat off of this completely. Here we go. Now this can go in. I smell the lemon, I smell garlic. It smells beautiful. It's thickening by itself. We're going to help it a little bit right now by adding a little bit of this Parmesan. And it's going to need some pepper, regular pepper. And check. Check out what's happening here. Oh my gosh. Kel, do you want to taste this? You don't have to. Huh? Oh, you will? Wow. Okay, how long did this take? 5 minutes? I mean, my water was boiling, so if you didn't have water that was ready, check this out. You know what I needed? It's starting to get a little thick, so I'm going to use a little bit of this, a little bit of the pasta water that I saved. You always want to save back a little bit because it helps thin, but you're thinning with sort of like a natural element of one of the ingredients, right? Okay, beautiful. Wow, Kelly, you're going to have some of this with me. Hold on. Let me get you a special little bowl, shall I? Here we go. This is just for Kelly. peas, and artichoke. I'm going to have a bite too.
Wow.
Don't freak out. We can let everybody see how beautiful it is. Come right here.
Well, that's dinner then tonight.
Come right here. Let's have a bite. Have a pea. Get a piece of everything. Get some artichoke in there too. Why are you breathing heavy? Are you nervous? Do I make you nervous?
Oh! Oh my God, it's hot. Oh.
Well, yeah, it's hot. It just came out of the frickin' pot.
Oh my God, that's so good.
What language are you speaking? You like this?
Mm-hmm.
It's fresh, right?
Dinner tonight. It's done.
It's fresh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this week is?
What?
It's spring pasta week. Spring pasta week. Okay. I always say this. You got to make this food. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of lemon in there from the zest. Super delicious. The asparagus. Hi, baby. The asparagus are still, they're like al dente. They got some toothsomeness to it. Hi, Boo Boo.
Doesn't everybody do this on a Sunday afternoon? Just set up cameras and talk to yourself for
Wait.
an hour or two?
It's supposed to be Monday. Never mind. Yes.
Oops.
They know that we don't shoot live anymore, so. It's really good. One more bite? Have one more bite.
I'm going to save it for my dinner.
What? Oh, because you had In-N-Out today and I didn't. One bite. Well, you really stick your tongue out far when you take a bite of something. You got to learn how to eat on camera. All right, thanks for hanging out with us. It's spring pasta week. It's going to get great. It's started off amazing. This is delicious. We'll see you guys again on Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Kelly, thanks for making a guest appearance. People always love it when you're here. All right, see ya.